First outing in the 200 metres for Richardson. What can she produce here? Terry going very well indeed, but she's got her in her sights. Such a good bend runner. Also going one on the outside, Tori Lewis. And on the inside, Battle as well coming through. But Richardson with a little bit of work to do here. She's got to chase down her American teammate, and she has done that. She's just easing up in the end, 22.95. Lewis coming strongly in the end. There's a photo finish. All eyes on Richardson, who still has the time to see if she looks good for the cameras. Yes, you do. But Lewis, out of picture actually from her point of view. We said she started well. Tori Lewis, only 19 years old, finished really strongly. And you can throw a blanket over Lewis, Richardson, Clark and Battle.
And away, no problem here in the women's 200 metres. Sha'Carri Richardson in lane 6, giving up a gap to Daryl Neita of Great Britain and Northern Ireland at the moment. Daryl Neita has flown out of the blocks and round the first bend. There's a stagger and wide. Kambunji in lane 2 going well as well. Is that Navia Battle giving chase from lane 4, but Daryl Neita of Great Britain and Northern Ireland in her season opener goes 22.62. That's a win against a high quality field. Some women that have been in China all week preparing for this race. Daryl Neita didn't do Xiamen last week. She's dealt with the travel and the jet lag this week, and she's dealt with it wonderfully.
Wow, what a statement that is. Daryl Neita, first Diamond League of the year. That is a statement. There was clear daylight. I think she was even shutting down to a certain extent. Battle coming through for second, and Richardson, you have to say, is going backwards on last week.
Davis gets a very good start, is ahead of Neita by half a yard, and Barnes is also going well in lane 2, but it's the American leading it. Daryl Neita trying to charge in here. Is she going to make it? Daryl Neita's coming very quickly, just gets it on the line. 10.98. The wind exactly 2 meters per second, so that will be illegal clocking under 11 seconds. Goodness me, did she leave it late? Well, Neita just took the momentum through to get the win at the end ahead of Davis, who got such a good start. Is a very, very good starter, as indeed has Barnes. Just 100th of a second separating them, so 2 women under the 10-second mark.
Slightly long hole, but Jackson is away, and Kambunji has got a really stolen a march already on Karstoff, and has got a little bit of an edge on Jackson. Jackson coming off the bend nicely. A little bit of work to do for Chandler. Kone running one as well. Jackson hasn't got this one yet. Kambunji still competitive. Kone coming back at it, also going well is Palizo as well. But Jackson comes through 22.82 into a slight headwind, a reasonable headwind in fact. The wind did pick up in the last few minutes. Very little reaction from Jackson, but her Diamond League season is up and running.
Pretty good start there from Sha'Carri Richardson. Really good start from Julian Alfred. You expect that. She's leading at the moment. Sha'Carri Richardson coming better and getting ahead and winning comfortably. A 1-meter win there for Sha'Carri Richardson. 10.83 for Sha'Carri Richardson. The time matters not. It's the manner of the win and how comfortably she won. Brilliant second half from her. Julian Alfred, world indoor champion, we knew would be quick over the first half, and indeed she did lead. But Sha'Carri Richardson sort of caught her up, hoovered her up almost through the second half very quickly, and then eased away from a top field. There it is, a season's best for Richardson, 10.83, a really comfortable win ahead of the world indoor champion, Alfred. Asher Smith, 10.98, that's a good run from Asher Smith.
Really aggressive start there from Jackson, much better than in Marrakech a couple of weeks ago, but on her inside she can feel perhaps Daryl Neita, the presence also going well is Marie-Josée Talu-Smith as they come into the bend now. Daryl Neita with that 100-meter speed, Jackson struggling, Talu at 35 years old is running away with this, coming back strongly is Brown as well. Brown, will she get it on the line? Brown from lane 8 came very strongly in the latter stages. Talu-Smith with what, 15 meters to go, surely thought she'd got it won. But the congratulations look to be going to Brittany Brown. Yes, it is, and not for the first time this season. We have a winner in the women's 200 meters.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how Lika Klaver goes here out in lane 7, second from left. She likes to go out really hard. Paulino, though, in those yellow bottoms, has gone off quickly too.
Not a great deal showing at the moment, although down the back straight. Going really strongly in lane 5 is Kazmarek. Kazmarek in the black now, central picture. Easing up onto the shoulder of the world champion Paulina. Now Kazmarek of Poland, the silver medalist at the World Championships last year, possibly leads here. Great first 300 by the Commonwealth champion Sada Williams too as they come into the straight now. Paulino begins to show her strength. She's super consistent, this athlete, and she eases away now. Kazmarek committed so strongly over the first 300, holding up form, but Paulino easing away to a 3-meter win there. 49.3 by Paulino.
A long haul now, much better start from Jackson, that's better. She's now got Prandini up on the shoulder, going well as Kone, who ran the 100 metres earlier on. This is a much better bend from Jackson. Can she keep her line? Can she keep relaxed? Coming through nicely as well is Henriksson. Prandini has gone. Battle as well, is battling hard now. Has Jackson got this race won? Yes, she has. Let's keep an eye on the clock. 22.68. It is an improvement. 22.82 in Marrakech. Into a headwind on that occasion. 22.97 in Oslo, that was the disappointment. And now 22.69. It's still modest by her very high standards, but she is moving in the right direction. And Amy Hunt, you know, I said look out for her in lane 1, closing quickly and taking 3rd place behind Henriksson, who got a lifetime best.
And they're away in the women's 100-metre. Good start from Bas-Bete in lane 2. Gina Bas-Bete going well at the moment. Asa Svoboda's got some running to do. Patricia van der Weken going brilliantly in lane 8 as she snuck it. Van der Weken from lane 8. Oh, she would have thought, as if I'm going to finish this high up in the Diamond League, as if I'm going to win it, and as if that still isn't the sub-11 I've been hunting for. Patricia van der Weken, that is the run of her life. She's been running well all season. Brilliantly indoors, brilliant 4th behind Dina Asher-Smith, Svoboda and Dosso, and there goes Svoboda saying, you did what?
Cleanly away. Paulino a little laboured out of the blocks. Kazmarek gone away nicely, but as I said, isn't a super quick over the first 200 metres. The one who always is Lika Klaver, who's gone strongly down the back straight in lane 7. Lavia Nielsen of Great Britain on the outside. Kazmarek knows she's got to stay in contention perhaps with Paulino, not to leave herself too much to do. Nasser going well also in lane 3, and here comes Paulino around that top bend, and here's where Kazmarek's got to hang on and try and stay close and come back again. Nasser moving through in lane 3, the Bahraini athlete, former world champion there, having a good race, and Kazmarek looks really tired and has gone here. Paulino stretching away. Holmes of America finishing quickly as well, but it's Paulino a long way ahead. The time 49.20. Kazmarek looking a little out of sorts there for me.
Great start from Alfred, bit of work to do for Talu, also going with Van der Weken. Now Asher-Smith is coming through from lane 3, but Alfred has got the match on this. Also coming well is Davis, but it's Alfred who gets it on the line. 10.85 into a 1 metre per second headwind. Well, Alfred, the teammate of Asher-Smith, they seek each other out straight away. They know each other really well. We expected a good start from Alfred. She then got reeled in a little bit in the middle section of the race, but then pulled away with great strength in the latter stages to win in 10.85. Davis it was. I thought she did well in lane 7, and Asher-Smith coming through to take 3rd place. Not much between 2 and 3, 10.99. But Alfred, the 3rd fastest in the world this year, backs it up with another win here, and that will feel good going into the Olympic Games in Paris.
Get away cleanly though. Lika Klaver, you always expect to get out hard over the first 200, but Adeliki, who's got such good 200-metre pace as well, already motoring down the back straight, has gone past the youngster outside her. Manuel just struggling for pace at the moment. Adeliki miles ahead of Kendall Ellis, the American, who's been left trailing here as Klaver and Adeliki go through the first 200 very quickly. I'd suggest very close to 22 seconds, not much beyond that. Now, who's going to be the strongest in the home straight here? Lika Klaver is perhaps just starting to tie up a little bit early here, and Adeliki might just have a metre or so lead, and these two are well clear of everybody else, and it's Adeliki who's starting to come away. Klaver sticking to her task extremely well, but it's going to be the Irish woman who's going to get the victory here in Monaco, and the clock stops at 49.18. Sensational running.
Thomas gets off to a great start. She's got a real target then in Julian Alfred, who got away very quickly indeed. But Dina Asher-Smith has had an absolute storming bout. Asher-Smith has stolen the line. It's like going back to old times. Nita's coming back in as well. What a dust-up we've got here. Alfred, they're all in there. You can throw a blanket. Thomas is coming late. And Thomas got it. Yes, he has. Thomas gets it on the line. What a race. What a race. 21.82. And in the end, the fastest woman in the world this year wins with the second fastest time in the world this year. It's a meeting record. Look at that, the first two under 22 seconds. What a start from Dina Asher-Smith. She just had to hang on, but they came back at her big time.
Nobody really showing, although maybe Amber Anning sent you a picture with that red ribbon in her hair has gone off very well. So is Lieke Klaver, third from right. Klaver, the tall Dutch athlete with that blonde streak of hair, powering along the back straight, already up on the shoulder of Amber Anning. Goodness me, she's attacked the world's first 150 like never before, Lieke Klaver. She always does this, commits 101%. Great running though, out in lane 6 by Price, Nikisha Price. The NCAA champion, the world number 2, leads coming into the straight. Has Lieke Klaver got the strength to go with her? Although Kaczmarek is coming back at her. The pole having a fabulous run here, but Nikisha Price will not be caught. She's finishing so strongly. Brilliant running from her through the second half as well. 48.56. She is the world's fastest this year.
Asher-Smith gets out very quickly alongside Tia Clayton-Talus, not too far away from this. Dina Asher-Smith leading this one at the minute, and also going well is Davis, but it's going to be Dina Asher-Smith to take this one.
Asher-Smith has made that big, bold move from London with John Blackie, her long-term coach, and taking herself out of her comfort zone, now based in Texas, and enjoying new challenges, new group, with Julian Alfred and Adeleke as well. Liking the American lifestyle. Learning pottery, I believe, as well. Just doing things differently. The pressure's off. She can walk around and relatively anonymously and just get on with her life, and is in great shape, really good shape.
Well, there was nothing clay-like there about the feet of Dina Asher-Smith.
Well, a really good start from Tamari Davis, their fourth from right. Swoboda's got some running to do here yet. I don't think she's going to win this one. Really good running on the near side too from Tia Clayton. Tia Clayton takes it there on the near side, I think. Probably the shortest athlete in the race and the youngest at 20. The Jamaican in lane 8, I think, just nicked that. 10.81. Well, it is super fast. That's the 5th fastest time in the world this year. And for Clayton, it is indeed a new lifetime best by a pretty big chunk. 10.83 she's given, in fact, but it is nonetheless a lifetime best. Swoboda didn't get her usual bullet start from lane 5. Wasn't able to get the blood up for the crowd through the first half at least. But Clayton, well, she's similarly small in stature, but boy.
Anyway, quickly look to Lieke Klaver, perhaps Rashida Adeleke. Very good 200-metre runners in their career as well. They might get out pretty quick here. Marilady Paulino trying to stay on terms with the Irish woman. Adeleke already up on Klaver, already up on Williams. Rashida Adeleke might be moving the fastest through this first 200 metres. Marilady Paulino going hard. Nasa has had a good first 200 metres as well. Natalia Kaczmarek is going to have to motor around the top bend if she wants to give the home crowd something to cheer about. The Polish woman at the moment has got a lot of work to do. Adeleke will lead into this straight. She's got the Olympic champion alongside her. Paulino strides out, looking to maintain that undefeated record. And this is what Marilady Paulino does in the last 50 metres. She is so strong, and she's doing it again here today. Nasa holding on well for second place, but Marilady Paulino, another sub-49 second clocking, another meeting record.
Third from right is Brittany Brown. Good start there from Brandini in the pink and yellow. Fourth from left. Really good bend there from Daryl Nita too. She's moved up onto the shoulder of Brandini. Daryl Nita possibly leaving, although Brittany Brown getting into her running now. Brown leading and looking strong on the near side. gritting her teeth, and look at the running over in lane 2 for Navia Battle. What a run from Battle. Nita's going to finish in 3rd place, but that's a very, very comfortable 21.99, easing down by Brittany Brown. Wow. And Navia Battle taking a 2nd place over in lane 2. Daryl Nita just hanging on to 3rd place. Thought she might attack Brown coming off the bend and into the straight, but Brown ran a very, very steady bend and then began working after about 80 metres and transitioned really well into the straight and eased away. 22 seconds exactly, in fact, Brown's time has been converted to. Good start from Alfred. She's away now. Really good start from Dina Asher-Smith as well. Asher-Smith leading the moment. Are they coming back at her? Yes, here comes Richardson. And Richardson takes it. Richardson and Alfred both easing past Asher-Smith in the last 20. And Richardson does get that little bit of revenge.
You know, this is a part of the race where you know, Dina's such a good starter, but she is now really moving through the gears in the race really well, and then staying with a good pace to the end and almost hanging on for the win here. But Richardson, the great competitor that she is, and you shouldn't really doubt that. You know, remember what she did in the World Championships in lane 9 last year, and yes, she couldn't catch Alfred at the Olympics, but tonight she was close enough, as you mentioned, after that the start that the two of them got. It was close enough for Richardson.